recursion problem for towers of Hanoi. What do I mean by towers of Hanoi is that I am having three towers. One of the towers is having disk. I'm only representing three. For example, it can have many disks. Only condition is that the disk at the bottom is the largest, then the smaller disk, then smaller, then smaller, then smaller, then smaller. And you can place one disk on the other only if the lower disk is a larger one. Now the problem is this is your source pole or source star, and this is your destination pole. You have to create the same tower from source to destination. You have to shift these disks from A to C. You have one extra pole available to you that you can use. This is an extra pole that you can use, and you can only shift one disk at a time. You have to recreate the tower at C. This is the problem. जो source में tower है, that tower is to be recreated. It is possible that it is having only 3 or maybe 4 or maybe 5 or maybe only 2 and so on. For example's sake, I am taking 3 disks. So let us try to see how we can solve this problem. In case A was having only a single disk, I could have simply shifted the disk from A to C and I would have reached the answer. In case A was having 2 disks, I could have shifted the top disk from A to the extra disk B. A still has the larger disk. Then I could have shifted the larger disk from A to C, and in the final step I could have shifted the smaller disk from B to C. This is how I could have shifted in case I was having 2 disks. Is the shift all of you getting clear? अगर मेरे पास 2 ही डिस्क हैं टावर्स ऑफ हेनोई की प्रॉब्लम में, तो छोटे वाले डिस्क को एक्स्ट्रा पोल पे शिफ्ट करा फर्स्ट स्टेप, बड़े वाले डिस्क को फाइनल टावर पे शिफ्ट करा एंड वापस से छोटे वाले को हमने सी पे रख दिया. दिस इज क्लियर टू ऑल?
यस मैम.
नाउ अब इसमें रिकर्जन कहां से आई? So this is how we do for 2 disks. Let us now try to see what is the concept of recursion in this. When I am coming with 3 disks, what I want to do is, understand what I am going to do is, I am going to shift the smallest here, shift the entire bigger one here and shift back the smaller. This is my approach. I will again say what steps am I following. So what I want to do is, from this I am creating, I am just reducing the size of my problem. सबसे छोटा वाला, अगर ये n disks है तो सबसे टॉप मोस्ट डिस्क को हमने एक्स्ट्रा टायर B पे रख दिया वन स्टेप में, और सेकंड स्टेप में व्हाट वी हैव डन इज A को खाली कर दिया, B पे छोटा वाला है, C पे I have shifted n-1 disks. So n-1 disks are at C, and final step में I have copied the smaller one from B to C back, so that my tower has shifted. So understand, shifting of n-1 from A to C will not happen on its own. So this will not happen on its own. What we are doing is that the same problem of shifting now from A to C has been reduced to a problem of size n-1. n की जगह n-1 size की problem हो गई है, and recursively we will be doing that. Let us try to understand कि मैं क्या कह रही हूँ in with an example. ठीक है? The concept I am again repeating is, I am breaking the problem. पहले डिस्क को B पे शिफ्ट करा, या supposedly पहले डिस्क को B पे शिफ्ट करा, एंड देन एंटायर टावर को C पे शिफ्ट कर दिया n-1 को. वो कैसे करा वो भी हमें स्टेप बाय स्टेप ही करना है, बट ब्रेकिंग द प्रॉब्लम डाउन. इफ देयर आर n disks in A and B and C are empty initially, you shift one disk from A so that A has now n-1 disk, B has the smallest disk, and C is still empty. Shift the tower from A to C, A becomes empty, B has the smallest disk, C has n-1 ka tar. Now final step is shift the smallest from B back to C so that the tar is n-1 plus the small, so entire n disk ka tar is created back. And to shift n-1 from A to C, I will recursively call the same procedure. एक को shift करा, फिर हमने वापस से same procedure को call करा, and so on. Are you all understanding the concept?
मैम इसमें मतलब हमें यही करना है टावर ऑफ हनोई में कि हमें ए पे जो भी डिस्क है उसको सी पे शिफ्ट करना है, बस यही करना है हमें.
करना यही है, लेकिन वन डिस्क एट ए टाइम, और बड़े डिस्क के ऊपर ही छोटा डिस्क रख सकते हैं. आई कैन नॉट, छोटा अगर यहाँ पे है तो बी के ऊपर और डिस्क नहीं आ पाएगा. ये समझ आ गया? आई हैव टू शिफ्ट such that I can only place a smaller disk over a larger disk. Larger disk पे smaller disk I cannot place.
तो मैम ए के अंदर जैसे डिस्क है, ए के अंदर सॉर्टेड है.
ए के अंदर तो सॉर्टेड होंगे तभी तो टार बनेगा. दिस इज द मेन कंडीशन. one block can only over the other block. The disk जो है it can only be there. जैसे I don't know whether you have toddlers at home. उनका एक गेम होता है, दे हैव दिस सेम, उनको रिंग्स लगानी है इसी ऑर्डर में, दे हैव द सेम गेम, बट देयर इज ओनली अ सिंगल पोल इन इट. नाउ व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, वी हैव टू शिफ्ट द सेम to another pole using a third pole. I can only shift one ring or one disk at a time, and one disk can be placed over another disk only of larger size. छोटे पे बड़ा डिस्क नहीं रख सकते, बड़े पे ही छोटा रखना पड़ेगा. If I want to create a tar out of the rings, if I put the smaller ring and then if I am putting the larger ring, I will not be able to put more rings over here. So I cannot create a tar. So to be able to properly create a tar, I'll have to make sure that I put in the larger ring, then the smaller ring, then the smaller ring, and then the smaller ring. So this becomes a tar of 5 rings. This A is having a similar tar. The task is to remove this to another of the same type. But I cannot do this. This is not allowed. I have to do one ring at a time. And after this has been created, I cannot do this. This is not allowed. I cannot keep a larger on a smaller ring. I have to shift it in a manner so that I always keep the smaller on the larger. And in this way, I have to shift the entire tar. So this is my tars of Henui problem. Right? So if I am step by step solving this problem, let us understand how do I solve this now, only with 3. I have to shift A से लेके C तक, but I cannot do that right now. So what I will do is I will shift the smallest to C, first step. So what am I doing? A, B, C. A में we have the largest disk, then the second largest. Smallest I have shifted to C. ये मेरा step 1. After this, I shift the second smallest to B, shift back the smaller to B, shift the largest to C. So what am I doing over here is, I will be, now in the next step, I am having the largest here. I am having the second largest on B, and I am having the smallest on C. एक एक करके ही हमने शिफ्ट करा है हर बार. Next step, third step says, I am again having the 3 poles. Now I am having the largest on A, I am having second largest on B, and from C I will shift the smallest to B. Is it clear? Now I will shift the largest from A to C. Next step में what I will be doing now is, next step, I will be shifting the largest from A to C, and second largest and the shortest are on B. Now if you see the problem हमने कैसे reduce कर दी है, n-1 tars B पे है, और n वाला जो है जो लास्ट है सबसे बड़ा है वो हमने C पे शिफ्ट कर दिया है. अब हमें वापस n-1 को B पे करना है. Now A becomes the extra, B becomes the source. the same process is repeated. What we are doing? We will be shifting from source to destination, shifting upper wala to extra, shifting if any other is left from B, and then shift back. In this, what step will be there is, अब A is the extra now. If technically you are seeing, B से n-1 का टार C पे शिफ्ट करना है अब हमें. हमने सबसे मोटे रिंग को, सबसे बड़े रिंग को, डिस्क को we have given the destination. Now we have to shift the tar of n-1 over it. So now from B, move the smallest from the source to destination. Move the smallest from source to destination. So that B is having the middle size, C is having it like this. Abhi bhi smaller ring is over the larger ring, so this is allowed. After this, sorry, my mistake. You have to move it to the extra one, A. After moving it to A, the smallest one to A, what you are doing is move from B to C. अब B से C पे copy कर दोगे आप, second largest, and in the final step you will be copying the smallest one, that is again n-2 के size का tower on these two rings. अब आपने इस step में क्या करा? A में आपके n-2 size का टार है, अब A से C पे वो टार shift करना है. This is recursive process going on. So in the final step, you will shift this. I'm out of space, so I'm drawing here. You will shift this here so that the tar has been shifted from A to C step by step and following all the rules. This is tars of Henry problem. This problem, ये तो सिर्फ 3 का example था. It can have 10 disk, 20 disk. How do you do that? You just keep repeating the same problem. ये source है, ये destination है, और ये extra है. हम क्या कर रहे हैं? सबसे बड़े वाले डिस्क को सोर्स से डेस्टिनेशन पे शिफ्ट कर रहे हैं कुछ प्रोसीजर फॉलो करके, और एक्स्ट्रा वाले पे n-1 डिस्क आ जाएंगे. सो द रिकर्जन स्टेप्स क्या हैं? अब वो देखो, स्टेप्स फॉर रिकर्जन. द स्टेप्स फॉर रिकर्जन ओवर हियर इज, आई एम हैविंग एन n ब्लॉक टावर, n रिंग टार, n ब्लॉक टार एट दिस, जो भी आप समझो, एट A. Then I'm having an extra disk B, and I'm having an empty disk C, which is my destination. This is the source, this is the destination. What I do over here is, I am somehow copying the n-1 ring tar to the extra ring, and I am copying the largest block or ring on the final destination. Now what I have to do is, this becomes the source, this becomes destination, and this becomes extra. I have to copy the entire tar here. Similarly, what will I be doing? Taking A as extra, now A will be having n-2 rings ka tar, B will be there, and C will be having 2 rings by now. The same process is again repeated. Now A would become the source, C would become the destination, and B would become the extra. Again, recursively यही process continue होगी. Is the recursion clear? Should I try to give you the answer now? Are you all understanding this?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me try to show
Yes,
you
ma'am.
how you'll write it in the form of programming. देखोगे ना, तो आप कहोगे इतनी मुश्किल problem और इतनी आसानी से solve हो गई. This is the power of programming. So if I am trying to write down the program for my tars of Henry problem, I am having hash include input output stream. I am having using namespace std. I am having my void main. Before void main, I might have to give the declaration of the function which I am going to call again and again and again. So kindly give the declaration for the function first. Supposedly it is move. The function is not returning anything. It is just moving from one to another to another. So I'm having a function move in which I'm passing the total number, which is an integer number. This is the number of disks. So I'm writing number of disks. Then I'm having source, destination, and extra. So I'm taking a character A, B, C supposedly कुछ भी. So I am taking my source. This is SRC source. Then character extra and character destination. This is what I will be having in my function which I am creating, the recursive function. Now I move to supposedly my main. Within the main, what is happening? I will read the number of rings from the user. So I'm directly reading the number of rings. You can print here also, enter the number of rings. So you enter the number of rings and you read the number of rings. For this, now you are calling the function move for n rings. A is the destination, B is extra, and A is source, B is extra, C is the destination. So you are calling this source extra destination. After this, you do nothing, main ends. अब मुझे recursive function बताना है कि वो कैसे काम कर रहा है. Shall I rub this and write the recursive function? Out of space, so I am rubbing this. Let me write the recursive function for you all. So the recursive function here is, I am having void move an integer n to tell me the number of rings in my tower. I am having character source, character extra, and my character destination. Within this function, if it is a single disk, ये हमारा किसी भी रिकर्सिव फंक्शन को क्रिएट करते हुए जरूर ध्यान रखना है that the condition for coming out of the recursion is mentioned. A good example, Akansha has sent me an answer. I'll just check the answer once I am doing this. Thank you for sending. I'll check it with you. Don't worry. After this, if this has happened, one n मतलब 1 ही बचा है, तो इसका क्या मतलब है? सोर्स से लेकर डेस्टिनेशन पर सिर्फ 1 बचा है, तो कॉपी डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम सोर्स टू डेस्टिनेशन, एक्स्ट्रा की जरूरत नहीं है. If this is the case, I can directly copy. So I can say C out, move source to destination. So I can directly print that I am moving from which to which, right? Else, if n is not equal to 1, then I have to do the recursive system. So what is happening in recursion? I have to move n minus 1 disks from the source to the extra one. n minus 1 को source से extra पे करना है हमें, ठीक है? So I have to move this n minus 1 from the source. अब extra वाला जो है वो destination और destination वाला जो है वो extra है, ये याद रखना. तो यहाँ पे जो आया है, this is my destination and this is extra. I have to move, अगर मुझे copy करना है n block A, B, C में, तो पहला step जो है ये वाला, this step tells me that I have to copy n minus 1 का block from A to B first. ये पहला step है. So when I am copying the block from n minus 1 का block, और A पे हमारा last रह जाएगा. So when I am copying the n minus 1 block, so A is the source, B is the destination, and C, that is my destination, that becomes the extra one. So the order is interchanged, please make sure. Fine. Then I again call move A से लेके C पे. Now A is the source, single disk के लिए. I have to copy that to C. So I will be moving single disk, one disk from the same source, जो कि हमारा current call चल रहा है, taking B as extra, which is technically not required. To my destination. And then finally having I am move again n minus 1 from B to final C I have to do again. So I have to copy n minus 1 disks back from extra वाला जो हमारा B था, उस extra वाला ये source हो गया, destination हमारा destination ही रहा, और A जो हमारा initial source था वो becomes spare now. So after these 3 steps, I am done with my recursive calls and I am done with my towers of Henry problem. Is it clear to all of you? First में हम क्या कर रहे हैं? In the first step, A से this is my source here, B is my destination here, and this is the C initial destination. B जो हमारा sphere था, this now becomes my destination, and I have to A पे सबसे बड़ा रह गया, B पे हमें n-1 ब्लॉक्स को शिफ्ट करना है. सेकेंड स्टेप में वो जो 1 रह गया उसे C पे शिफ्ट करना है. तो हमें क्या करना है, A से लेके अब यहाँ पे n-1 आ चुके होंगे पहली फंक्शन कॉल के बाद, C पे शिफ्ट करना है. सो A इज द सोर्स, C becomes the destination. And in the final step, जब ये हो चुका है उसके बाद I have to shift the n-1 वाला ब्लॉक from B to C. So B becomes my source, C becomes my destination. So B becomes the source, C becomes destination. Same चीज मैंने लिखी है. So 3 recursive calls and I am able to do the towers of Henry problem for any number of rings. Using recursion हमने एक बहुत ही complex problem को बहुत ही simple problem में break कर दिया है. Is it now clear to all of you the power of recursion? When I am going to dry run this, let me do the dry run for again the same. I am having the problem, initial problem I am having, n is 3, source is A, extra is B and destination is C. So when I am dry running this, n is not equal to 1, I move to this. I am calling move for n-1, which is 2. Source is A, destination C वाला जो है वो becomes the spare now. And हमें करना क्या है, हमें A से B पे शिफ्ट करना है 2 डिस्क को. तो अब हमारी जो इनिशियल प्रॉब्लम थी उसमें हमारे पास A पे 3 डिस्क्स है, B और C इनिशियली खाली हैं. हम क्या चाहते हैं कि ऊपर वाले 2 डिस्क किसी तरह B पे आ जाए, तो हम सबसे नीचे वाले डिस्क को C पे शिफ्ट कर देंगे. This is the problem of shifting top 2 nodes from A to B, where A becomes the source, B becomes the destination और C को हम as a spare use करेंगे. अब इसके लिए दोबारा कॉल हो गया. इस कॉल पे भी हम आए ही नहीं, ध्यान रखना. जब हमने दोबारा कॉल करा, 2 is again not is equal to 1, it will again be calling this. This time it is not calling it for 2 ACB. Now it will be calling for 1. Now understand, अब जब ये कॉल हुआ था तो ये कॉल कहाँ से हुआ था, 2A C comma B से कॉल हुआ था. So now source is again A, destination now will change from from B to here C and then C will be here. तो मुझे इसमें से क्या करना है, इसे करने के लिए रिकर्सिवली अगेन मुझे सिंगल वाले को पहले C पे शिफ्ट करना है, तभी तो मैं बड़े वाले को B पे शिफ्ट कर पाऊंगी. So I have broken down this problem here to the problem of shifting the smaller block here, ये वाला जो छोटा ब्लॉक है सिंगल, that I want to shift to C first so that I can shift the बाद वाला to B. After I am calling this again, n is 1, the first output here I will be getting move source to destination. मतलब कहाँ से move होगा, अब हमने जो कॉल करा है A से C पे move होगा, तो टेक्निकली जो सबसे छोटा वाला है वो C पे चला गया. ये हुआ मेरा फर्स्ट स्टेप, मूव A to C, ये पहला स्टेप हुआ. ठीक है, हम इससे बाहर आ गए क्योंकि ये रिटर्न था. जब हम वापस आए तो हम कहाँ वापस आए, ये ध्यान रखना. 1 ABC वाली कॉल तो फिनिश हो गई, उससे तो हम रिटर्न हो गए. 2 ACB वाली कॉल अभी रन कर रही है. इस कॉल में से आई एम अगेन कमिंग हेयर एंड आई एम गोइंग टू कॉल द नेक्स्ट वन. नाउ 2 ACB की कॉल चल रही थी, 1 वाली कॉल हो गई. अब दूसरी कॉल से हम आएंगे, 1A extra here is now C and destination is B. Now I will be moving from A to B. अब मेरा जो after the move A to C जो है, मेरा current R जो initially था, after this step when I was having initial condition, I am drawing over here, initial condition was this. पहला स्टेप होने के बाद अब कंडीशन क्या हो चुकी है, that I have moved the smallest one from A to C. Move from A to C हो चुका है. अब आई एम कॉलिंग दिस मूव फ्रॉम ए टू बी. अगेन सिंगल है, जब हम जाएंगे इट इज इक्वल टू 1. मूव फ्रॉम ए टू बी विल बी देयर. मूव ए टू बी. So when I am moving A to B, I will be getting A is having now only a single, B is now having second largest, A was having the largest, and C is having the smallest. Now when I am coming back from this call, I am still in this call. 2 ACB की call में है. Again this will be called for 1. Now I am having this extra A C B में C was extra. C से move करना है, destination was B and A was the source. So I have to shift now from C to A. So I will be having move C to A. So when I will be moving from C to A, so I will be moving the smallest one from C to A. So I will be moving back. When I am dry running this, I will be moving back. So just make a small difference in this. This should be source and this should be destination. Kindly rectify the code. This should be source, spare should be source, and this should be destination. So that I will be shifting from C to B and not A. So what I will be doing, C से B हमें n-1 का tar B पे create करना है. So I will be shifting from B to A. So I will be having here from move B to A. So after this step, जब पहली recursive call पूरी हो जाएगी, what will I be having? ये 2 ACB की recursive call है, ध्यान रखना. A is still having the n. B now has a tower of n-1 blocks and C is still empty. Now I will be moving 1 to C, and then I will again be moving n-1 ka block from B to C, and the same process keeps on repeating. I hope it is now clear to all.
Ma'am.
Kanika, the answer is correct. हाँ बेटा.
Ma'am.
If we are trying to analyze the code, how many recursive calls are going to happen? 3 recursive calls are there, in which every time there is one recursive call which is going to call no more recursions, and there are 2 more recursive calls जो कि n-1 recursions को call करेंगी. So if I just erase this to understand the complexity of the problem and try to see how much time is it going to take. If any problem is of size n, I am breaking the problem into of size n-1, size 1, and size again n-1. I will again be breaking this problem into n-2, size 1, and size n-2. Again be breaking the problem into size n-2, size 1, size n-2. Again break this problem. Again break this problem. Again break this problem, and so on. Till when? Till n-1 पे पहुंचेंगे, till we reach the 1 at every node. So how many levels are there in the tree? How many levels are there? -1, -2, -3, and so on. So n levels are there in the tree. N times recursive call will be happening. A yes or no? हर n levels है, ये clear हो रहा है सबको?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And at every level, how many recursive calls are happening? 3 recursive calls are there in the first level. First level में 3 recursive calls है. Second level पे 3 plus 3, 6 recursive calls है. Third level पे 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So this is technically 2 into 3. This is 3 into 3. Finally, we will be having that much calls. Are you all understanding? Utni recursive calls we are having. Are you all getting the point? Are you getting the point? So if I am going, n levels are there, and at every level, this is supposedly level 1. So this is 3 into 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and so on. Nth level pe, I will be having 3 into n recursive calls. So 3 into n, अगर हर लेवल को हम प्लस कर रहे हैं, प्लस 3 into
level
n minus 1
into 4 नहीं
प्लस
होगा.
3, हाँ जी,
मैम लेवल 3 में 3 into 4 नहीं होगा?
हाँ 3 into 4 क्यों होगा बच्चे? इस लेवल पे दिस इज 1 कॉल, 2 कॉल, 3 कॉल, 4 कॉल, 5 कॉल, 6 कॉल्स. देयर आर 6 कॉल्स इन टोटल. दिस इज 3 into 2 क्योंकि 2 हमने ब्रेक करे हैं. फिर इसमें से भी 2 को ब्रेक करेंगे, इसमें से भी 2 को ब्रेक करेंगे. 1 वाला तो ब्रेक नहीं होगा ना. हर
अच्छा, ओके
रिकर्सिव
ओके.
कॉल में से 3 रिकर्सिव कॉल्स हो रही हैं जिसमें से 2 तो ब्रेक होंगी, एक ब्रेक नहीं होगी.
यस मैम.
अंडरस्टैंडिंग?
यस मैम.
So at the end, if I am trying to make out a total, this will come out to be 3n plus 3 into n minus 1. Next level पे उतनी recursive calls हुई हैं, plus 3 into n minus 2 plus 3 into n minus 3 plus till we are having 3 into 2 plus 3 into 1. So if I take out 3, this is nothing plus n minus 1 plus n minus 2 and so on till 3 plus 2 plus 1, right? So if I am going to find out this is sum of n natural numbers, this becomes 3 into n plus 1 by 2. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And this becomes nothing but 3n square plus 3 by 2. So if you are trying to see in terms of complexity, which you might or might not be able to know right now, this is coming off to the order of n square recursive calls. The complexity or the number of total recursive calls here will be of the order n square, or 3n square plus 3 by 2 exact recursive calls will happen for n number of rings in the Towers of Hanoi problem using recursion.